This liner was sailing, taking in the ocean's swell, cruising across the sea, being all she can be. Who knew on the 14th it would be the end for thee? It was a night to remember. The screams, cries, and wails, too much to bear. It was a night to remember. Oh, how death can be so cruel and unfair. It was a night to remember. That fateful night, the sea was smooth as glass. Captain Smith remarked it was like a pond surrounded by grass. Well, up in the crow's nest, way up the mast, old Fleet and Lee was on the lookout for anything amiss. When they saw a giant mast that the Titanic would surely kiss, Fleet grabbed that rope and rang that bell. 3 times it did tell, 3 times is what they dread. Fleet got on that phone and he did yell, "Iceberg right ahead!" It was to remember. The screams, cries, and wails, too much to bear. It was a night to remember. Oh, how death can be so cruel and unfair. It was a night to remember. The iceberg, it did strike. They gave everyone on the bridge a dreadful fright. How bad was the damage foul? Mr. Andrews said, "We're going down by the bow." Well, the bow, it did sink low. Stern, it went way up high. The skylights and boilers, they did blow. Then there was a dreadful metallic sigh. She couldn't take it anymore, the poor bloke. With an explosive sound, her back, it broke. The stern fell quickly down fast. It landed with a dreadful blast. It was to remember. The screams, cries, and wails, too much to bear. It was a night to remember. Oh, how death can be so cruel and unfair. It was a night to remember. The stern did slip beneath the waves. The water so cold it felt like 1,000 knives. 1,500 lost lives. Death was like a ninja. It would be more if it wasn't for the Carpathia. It was to remember. The screams, cries, and wails, too much to bear. It was a night to remember. Oh, how death can be so cruel and unfair. It was a night to remember. April 14th, 1912. It was a night to remember. Walter Lord, this book he did write, brought the Titanic into the spotlight, unstoppable force of history and all its might. Yeah, it was a night to remember, a night to remember, a night to remember, a night to remember. To remember.